Hi everybody, we're Rob and Leslie Hildebrand.
Welcome to the Château de la Grifferaie.
3 years ago, we sold or mortgaged everything we had to buy this beautiful chateau.
With the hope that we could create a special place of learning for young people to learn about their world and themselves.
It's been an amazing adventure so far, with so much more to come.
So come along with us as we wake this sleeping beauty and restore her to her former glory.
Hi everybody, welcome to Wednesday's video. We almost forgot about this one.
True.
And we have some friends helping us out from Lethbridge, Alberta. Terry and Sheila Friesen this week. You'll see them on the next video. But we still had some footage from this last week, and so enjoy the rest of it. More deep thoughts. It was a tough week last week, and this is sort of the second half of that. But also, I think some good things. Some
of course.
Good Bingley coverage, too.
Pain au chocolat is a good thing.
Yeah, that's right. Enjoy it. Okay, we're not on camera right here because it's early morning. And at least one of us doesn't want to be on camera. Actually, neither of us wants to be on camera. But we were having a really good discussion, and I was like, this is the kind of thing we should put on video. So enjoy this lovely shot of our tree while we talk. It's interesting, like marriage, and we're doing this together, and obviously that puts some stress on the marriage, especially when Leslie is, both of us agree, the expert. She's a design expert. She knows the right thing. She's got the best ideas. And both of us agree that she should be in charge of, in general terms, direction of the house. But then, of course, some things she needs me to help with because I'm bigger and I can do different things than her. I'm taller. Yeah, maybe stronger. Yeah, not maybe. Stronger. And so sometimes, she'll be doing her job and she's like, hey, I need you to do something. And I get frustrated because I'm like, I'm doing this. I can't come over and help you every 3 seconds.
Not every 3 seconds.
Not every 3 seconds, no. Sorry. That's the thing you say in an argument. And so then I was saying, well, maybe I feel like I'm, doing this for you to help you because, you love the chateau. And then Leslie said, we're doing this for the students, which we both agree on. But then you had a beautiful line when you're painting in the guest room.
We're not doing these projects for me, and we're not doing these projects for you. We're doing these projects for the volunteers who are going to get to enjoy staying in that room. We're going to have these projects for the students who are going to get to enjoy the experience of living in France. But when I'm painting in there recently, of course, I have the wedding on my mind.
Our daughter's wedding.
Yeah, Amy's wedding. And obviously she's not going to have the wedding here, unfortunately. But while I've been painting in there, I've been thinking about how we're having a wedding at the Chateau this year for one of our other girls at church. And I feel like I'm painting for Amy via our girl from the church, Emery.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I'm painting for her to be able to enjoy this.
It's going to be a beautiful room for her to get her dress on.
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
And also for our volunteers to enjoy. So I enjoy, whether it was doing big banquets back in the day for our high school kids or whatever, I enjoy trying to make things beautiful, so that people get the benefit and the reward and the joy out of it.
That is a good perspective for sure. It's a beautiful day, so we've got to be an opportunistic time to do some outside work, and we're back to fixing the holes. Now, I had one of the GAs, I think Tanner was out here with a couple years ago, putting rock under all of them, but then they dug around the rock, and so we're reinforcing the rock with fencing that's wired in, so I think that should get them. It's no small thing. So if the clips are being shown sequentially, then you know that it's been a tough week for us, mentally challenging. And so we could not be more pleased that the sun is out today, and it gives us a chance to come out and mow a little bit and fix some dog holes and a little maintenance on the mower, sharpen the blades. So got the deck off and I'm ready to give this thing a good sharpen. Just taking the garbage, they're cycling out, and check the mail. And every time I see, that, I'm like, uh-oh, somebody wants money. How much is it? And I'm like, don't be thousands. And I opened it up, and water bill. Yay. 183 for water, no problem. I think it's only twice a year too, or maybe 4 times a year, but that is nothing. That's compared to the States. Man, we pay, I don't know, 150 a month in Newport. So yeah, there's some wins and some losses, but today, W.
This is the west wing of the bedroom hall, and this is what we call the daffodil room. Look at the Bing sitting in the sun. Good choice, Bing Bing.
And this has some painting in need also, but is not today's job. At the end of the hall, it's always been this sort of dark hole, and it even looks darker in person than it does here. We inherited these red velvet chairs, which are very mid-century kind of Captain Kirk vibes. I have had nowhere to stick them, so I'd kind of shove them back here in case anyone just wants to sit and hang out. I found this mirror and at one of the stores for a good deal. So I really wanted to put it at the end of the hall with the table because it's really going to help bounce some light around back here so that it doesn't literally feel like a black hole coming in. So there is an existing hook, which we're always happy about, up there. And so it is a 140 centimeter mirror, which is a generous, like it's almost as big as me, actually. I don't know if we can even see that. Can we see how big it is with me? And so yeah, it's up to not quite my chin, I suppose. And so I'm trying to figure out with the wire how much extra we're gonna need above in order to be able to reach that hook up there and hang so that it sits relatively decent on the wall. And it will be delightful to be able to see something at the end of the hall. Once again, we have a lull in between the weather. I don't know about you guys, but we've had a very chilly spring. And I was talking to our daughter, and it sounds like Portland had snow, which is bizarre for March. We've also been very chilly. So I'm counting on that because I kept forgetting to want to move these 2 pink hydrangeas that were here when we bought the house and have continued to not do well. It's just too hot. This is like a crazy hot spot in the summer, and it's only for the strongest that can handle it here. So I'll probably end up getting more lavender and agapanthus and stuff like that. But for now, finally, I have got to move these things, and hopefully they'll be fine. And I think I'm going to put them in containers this year, see if we can get them a little bit bigger. And then when I can find a better space out and about, then we will move them. Hey, Bingy, you want to play fetch? Look what he has been into. Okay, let's do this first. Hey, Bing, do you think maybe you've been into some holes lately? Huh? You think? Oh my goodness, pepperoni. Trying to get work done, replanting hydrangea. Someone, I think, has been in the woods being a bad boy and now wants to play, of which I don't have time right now, Bing Bing. Shh, shh, shh. Okay, stop. Hey, Bingy, should we go inside for a minute? Or you want to keep playing? Someone just had a bath from being hideously dirty earlier. I call that the teeter-totter bird. And we have a family whistle. And we have a bird that sometimes copies it. Let's see if he'll do it. Well, the blackbird's long. Anybody know what that teeter-totter sounding bird is? He's really quite funny. He just copied me a minute ago. Oh, there he did it. There he did it. Only once though. Sometimes he gets going. Pretty funny. You know, the house was pretty quiet when I heard a funny noise and then realized it was the bubbles in the pop can. Can you hear it? Isn't that funny? That's funny.
Just driving on the driveway. Look at the grass, guys. Start of March. Wow. And we can't walk past this window without admiring the beautiful van. Thank you so much to our friend again. Oh man, every time fills us with joy. It's awesome for brocants, it's awesome for renovation projects, and then of course its main project will be driving students around, so unbelievable. All right, so I'm taking a look at the van, trying to figure stuff out. It's kind of nice. They gave us a safety pack, they said, with the van, which includes several things, including a triangle and safety vests, which are mandatory in France. And as well as this is all the different tail lights and headlight replacements. So if you have a light out, you can go right in there and open it up. And this is a fire extinguisher. Isn't that nice to have in your car? It's kind of a nice little package. Thanks, Renault.
Well, we're back outside. A little breezy. And the sun's supposed to disappear by this afternoon, so it's outside quickly. I was able, back here by the restaurant again, and it blew over. I was able to snag one more Annabelle hydrangea, so I'm very excited about that. And so now we'll have 3 along here, and that's great. I will be interested to see how they do. This should get them summer morning sun and afternoon shade, which they should be thrilled about. Last time I planted these, a good friend, Linda Walker, helped us in Newport, Oregon, in front of the beach house, and they have thrived and done a spectacular job looking amazing in front of the house there. So I'm thinking about you, Linda, and hope you're having a great day. She's gonna do the flowers for Amy Girl's wedding, so I'm pretty excited about that. Her garden is spectacular, and they're actually planting a bunch of white flowers and peach flowers, all these beautiful things, so that she'll have a spectacular floral display at the wedding, and I'm pretty excited about it. Happy planting, everyone.
So I've mentioned a couple times in this video that it's been a stressful week with a lost sleep. And as I come towards the end of the week, you go through a bunch of, when you're experiencing stress, you go through kind of waves, like good moments and bad moments. You have thoughts that help you and thoughts that hurt. And so I've decided a couple things. First of all, I think you got to focus on what you can control and what you can't control. Can we control that we're getting a terrible deal from EDF? No, we cannot control it. It's out of our control. But I can control how many lights I have on. And so I'm doubling down on austerity. Now, I don't know if that's going to save me $3 a month, not having the big lights on, just having the one light bulb. But I'm going to do what I can. And I'm going to be responsible with what I have. And that's all I can do. And the truth is, whether we have a $300 electrical bill or a $1,000 electrical bill, that is not going to make the difference on if we succeed in the Chateau. There are bigger matters. I think we focus on the things we can control. And then, on the other things, you just have to have faith. You do your best, and then you leave it in God's hands. Can I control the stable roof? No, I cannot. I can't control the rain coming, in from the attic and making those beams weak. I can't keep them from falling. I can try as best as I can to get a tarp up there. And we can try to re-roof it as fast as we can, but you can only have to work within what you have, within the limits of what you have. So you do the best you can, and then you wait and see what's happening. Okay, it's Monday, and someday this pizza oven will work, this bread oven, someday. Of course, we have the problem that the chimney's being blocked, but someday we will run a beautiful temporary pipe somewhere so that we can cook some bread and pizza in there. But for now, I refuse to be stopped. Yes, a much better solution. I've got a flexible hose. This is what I was looking for in the first way. Look at the smoke coming out of that. It's working, ladies and gentlemen. It's away from the Chateau. There's no smoke in here. We're cooking inside. And is there fire? Is there fire? Yes. Oh, I will not be stopped, ladies and gentlemen. If you followed the channel for a while, you know that Leslie and I try hard to take at least one day off a week, and that usually it's Sunday. But with the closet, with the walk-in closet taking so much time, I ended up working till midnight on Saturday, and then till 9 p.m. on Sunday. And so I'm like, I am taking a day off. I'm going to take one day off this week, and so it's Monday, and so I am treating myself to some time, extra time, having fun, getting this guy going. because we are gonna have some good pizza today. I've got time. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait. Of course, marriage is important, and Leslie said, please don't smoke up the house. And so I put a big piece of cardboard across that door, and then that door is closed. That window is closed because we had too much cross draft. And then this door is closed, and this door is closed. So far, it's working. I'm so excited. Look at the smoke. Is it coming up there? Oh, such a much better fix. Now, some of you are probably thinking, Rob, don't wreck the rose. And I felt the little chimney, and it is actually quite hot. Oh, look at it. Now it's smoking around. Now it's circling. Mostly going out of the house, though. And so what I did is I just took a cutoff. This is a cutoff piece. And we just used the thorns to our advantage for once. And that's just going to be a little holder so it's not touching anything living. And the rose can continue to thrive during the hour while this thing smokes. Look at that. Ha. Okay, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Fire's looking great. Temperature 500. Oh, that's Celsius. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is hot. That is hot enough to cook a pizza, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Just a little margarita. Cook, my friend. Oh, it cooks so fast, you guys, but it's good. Oh, yum. So fast. A little black on the bottom, is a little dark on the bottom there. Let's take a look. Let's take a
This
look.
one's not too bad.
Okay, all right.
This side
Yeah, don't look there.
is
Thanks for coming along this week. We got lots of good stuff next week. We've made good progress here, and hopefully you'll be back on Sunday. Have a good rest of the week.